And welcome back to the Ratchet Clank Let's Play. Today we're going to go off to the Veldin orbit at Drek's fleet to see where Drek had put up that laser in Ratchet's homeworld Veldin. If there's anybody who they shouldn't mess with, it's Ratchet. Because if they're going to destroy his home, Ratchet's going to make them pay with their very life. Anyway, we're off to his fleet. Starfleet, Starfleet. Okay, with that being said, there are two paths to take. One, which is to get to the flagship, where every ship of the fleet is heavily guarded, and B, and of course another one where we can actually go underwater, which is similar to that of the Core 2 electric water tunnel, where we can get that item for the safe. Also, the weapon I've just bought is the Walloper. Yeah, and it really packs a mighty punch. I'm actually going to get this because I want to do it in order to KO those guards. And it's also for a skill point as well. The skill point is, of course, infiltrating the whole base and the whole fleet without actually getting detected or any of the robots raising the alarm. But we do need to use the holo guys at certain points because there are some force field areas which we need to deactivate in order to continue on without being detected. Oh, dear me, come on, Walloper. Wallop! Lights out! Right. Okay, here we go. Right, let's get rid of that robot. Lights out! Uh-oh, robotic doggies. Those are like the more advanced versions of the ones we encountered in Metropolis. Except they're more vigilant and much more, you know, guarding. They sleep initially, but whenever we disturb them, we have to destroy them quickly, because otherwise if they bite us, we might as well be in big trouble. I decided to get the Walloper now because of the fact we need to get rid of the... You know, we have to get rid of the guards, because getting them with the wrench will either take 2 or 3 hits. But the Walloper actually destroys them with one single hit. Well, an example of Sony's version of Punch-Out. This is if we want a Sony version of Punch-Out, then this is pretty much the nearest equivalent of that. But destroying guards instead. Right. Lights out for you! What we've got to do is to think fast. There we go. Alright. Lights out! Alright, so you can see where this is going now. Right. Yeah, we go! You can't catch Ratchet, can't you? Because he's a sneaky person, isn't he? Hold on, guys. Up! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it looks like the, It looks like we've got those sentry bots to take care of, but we got those dogs as well, which can make this a bit of a difficult challenge. But we're gonna replace the Pyrocyter with the Telsa Claw. We'll wait until they are gone. Get the holo guys up. There we go. Alright. Wait until those guides are up. Okay, so... Right, Walloper time, you lot. Got rid of him. Close. There we go. Right, I didn't want them to catch me, but that's because I just needed to get rid of them. Wait. Right. Let's get this one. There we go. Right. The reason why I'm using the holo guys is that if I get detected, I'm gonna fail the skill point. I won't get the skill point. So what I got to do is to do this in one go. Because if I want to complete this LP within 30 parts, I need to do this right now. Wait till his back is turned. Walloper. And... BAM! Right, hollow guys up again. Right, wave to the guards. Walloper time. Oh god, I need to go to the toilet. I will be back in a minute. Sorry about that. I just needed to go. I urgently needed that. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go off to the next part of the fleet, which is the light cruiser. So, and we got dogs in front of us already. God damn it! Right, what we've got to do is to snipe the majority of them using the busy bomb gun. You can't sniff me off. Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of some of them. Right. Let's swing shot off to the other side end. Let's get our Telsaclaw out. Or maybe you can destroy them using the wrench. Well, they'd still go down with one hit of the wrench. The swing of the wrench. Or maybe a slip of the tongue, maybe. More robotic dogs. This is going to be tricky because it's going to be really difficult to try and get rid of them. I go around the back. Get rid of their Visibomb gun. All I've got to do is to try and snipe them out. And it looks like both of them would say who did that. And that one will also say that will be a puzzling figure. Alright, we'll wait until that guy comes out. That must be it. No, oh no, it wasn't. I think I got the dog instead. Got him! Right, got him. So let's get out our Telsaclaw. Yeah. Wonder why Drek hired those guys to stop me in the first place, because that's not going to work in the slightest. Right, we've got the force field down, and with that being said, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm gonna just go closer, closer, and lights out, bitch! There we go, skill point. So all we've got to do is to get rid of all the robots without the guards actually raising the alarm. Right. So let's get through there. So. Right, we're off to Drek's flagship, but unfortunately we can't get to the bridge because it's cordoned off with a force field, so all we've got to do is to stop them. All we've got to do is to get through to the bridge in order to find out where Drek has set up that laser. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get some bolts and some loose change so we can actually try and see if we can get another weapon for the last final battle. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh, but one of those ships are actually carrying an artificial planet around, and of course we've got the lasers. Unfortunately, we can't go through the lasers because if we try and get through them, we might die instantly. We need to find a detour as well.
The gunfire from those turrets is deadly. You will have to find a detour.
Yeah, thought so. Fortunately for us, there's a elevator platform which will take us to, and I kid you not, a ship bay which we have a starfighter, a jet fighter, which we can use to get rid of those turrets. Right, let's get rid of them. Right, let's destroy those destroy those. Oh god damn it! Why do you have to keep this? Why do you guys have to keep distracting me? Right. Get rid of you lot. Get rid of you blogs, because I don't. It's not racism. It's me trying to save the planet. No, my world and the galaxy. Do you really want me to succeed or not? For God's sake! Look, oh god damn it! Stupid blog. Let's try this again. Right. Music? Oh, it takes its time to transist. Oh, god damn it! Will those blogs stop distracting me? Oh, for God's sake! That was my second strike. Anyway, let's try this again. For the third time. Don't try to get in my way, Blargian scumbags. Right. Now, why don't you just shut up and shove your stupid Lombax hating tendencies right up where the sun don't shine. No, stop it. But you've lost already, so at least you won't be able to destroy me. Okay, so with those turrets now gone, we can actually make our way to the bridge now. But first, we've got something to get. A gold bolt, which is hidden in this flagship. It's hidden in a hugely guarded area. So all we've got to do is to get rid of some of those, guards. So all we've got to do is to destroy them. What we've got to do is to stop those guards and stop those dogs as well as destroying them. You got to really find out why they had to make this part, just to test the minds of those platforming enthusiasts. Look at this! How those dogs just stop barking? Lombaxes are trying to save the galaxy. You know, if you don't shut up, you dogs, I'm going to have to blast you and take you where the sun doesn't shine. Right, that's it. You've had your chance. Lights out. Right. There's some robotic guards and I know that they're there, so what we've got to do is to let the door open and right, we've got to try to see if this is pretty much enough. There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. They got rid of both those sentribots, so we've got rid of them already. So at least we got a ton of change, a ton of loose money. This is already becoming Ratchet's one war against the Blarg. Uh-oh, there's another sentrybot. What we've got to do is to destroy it. Right, the only way you can get rid of those force fields is not waving at them. All you got to do is to get a switch. You've got to just to use a switch. Okay, so let's get through that part. And there's the gold bolt. Let's get all those bolts and more gun control ammo and Eureka! We got the gold bolt. Yes. It's a good day, isn't it? And because we died, that means we can actually get the bolts again. Alright, so it looks like, well, at least we don't have to go through the magnet strip again, because that part was a bit too sluggish, for my opinion. Thankfully, we actually managed to deactivate the force field, leading our way to Drek's flagship bridge. Okay, so here we go. My goodness, can't Drek learn that these traps won't stop a Lombax? Because Ratchet isn't impressed. He's not impressed in the slightest. Okay, cutscene time. We're gonna see if Drek's there. Come on, Ratchet, let's finish this off.
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total annihilation of an entire planet! Witness the power, the destruction, and the nothingness that follows. So join Ultimate Supreme Executive Chairman Drek as he pushes the button that ends one world and begins another. Then, stay tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Now we know where he is. Let's get him.
Well done, Ratchet. You really know how to make the spirit come alive. Hero ship spirit at its finest. At least Ratchet knows what is happening, and now he's found out where Drek set up the laser. It's under the Kyzil Plateau in Veldin. Right, before we go there, we're gonna go and see if we can get that item for the vault in Planet Core 2. So, with that being said, let's activate the door opening. So we can open up the door with those switches. Right, with that being said, we're going through, and with that being said, let's do another underwater passage, which will de-electrify. Why was it electrified again? I don't know. Anyway, here's a skill point. Here's the skill point. All you've got to do is to go through this entire part without actually taking damage. In my test playthrough, I had a few attempts of doing it because of the camera not being in a fixed position. But sometimes I will admit the camera in this game can be uncooperative at times. I know it's as bad as the Sonic 3D games because of a pretty poor incooperative camera. But you know what? Sometimes some developers just can't help it. Because sometimes camera problems can persist even if people still actually expect it the least. Okay, so let's go through. I'm doing pretty good so far. Can I get this through this last one of it? No, I can't! Ugh. Right, so here we go. Right. But we're going to go back for the skill points. No, actually gold bolts, actually. Sorry, what was I thinking? Ugh. Looks like my brain's out to lunch today. Or maybe time for tea. Right, get these bolts, right. And let's listen. Alright, we've got the electric water is now back in again. There we go. Now we've got to do is to go back through this part and get through to the place where that item is. Out of my way, mine. Okay, right. There we go. Right. We got it. We actually got through, and now. That's really good. What we've got here is a Codebot. It will be used to open up the vault door at Core 2. So at least we actually got something that will give us one of the last gold bolts of the game. And yes, I'm cleaning up the last part. Now a lot of you are wondering, am I going to be doing an extras video? Well, I'm going to be doing an extras video to actually showcase the gold weapons that we saw back on the Gemlik base, but we'll be on Planet Novalis after you complete the game. So with that being said, we're going to do a bit of treasure hunting as well as a few extras that will be unlocked after completing the game as well. So with that being said, we're going to take a bit of a jump cut because I'm going to get that skill point later on in this video. So with that being said, let's jump cut to the part where I get the skill point. There we go. I didn't want to go through this again because I know some people don't want to know how I failed or how I didn't really get that skill point. But with that being said, we've got the skill point and we're going to take our next break. Well, next time we're going to do a bit of backtracking and then we're going to go through the final part of the game. I'm going to have to make sure I got everything before in the previous planets before entering the last part of the game. Because whenever I do that, there's no turning back. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later for where we're going to do a bit of backtracking and we're going to go through Veldin for the last time where we confront and go find Drek. So, I'll see you guys later.